I hate to say it, man, but Luffy's plot armor is through the roofs. There's so many moments in One Piece where this dude Luffy should have literally died. But in this video, I'm only gonna be going over the top 5 moments where Luffy should have got put in a casket. As always, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below any moment that you think should have been on this list. Before we get right into the video though, I have an honorable mention. On Skypiea, Eneru, NL, whatever the fuck you wanna call him, against Luffy. Like, without even getting into any power scaling or nothing like that, Oda literally said if this dude Eno came down to the sea, he would have had a 500 million berry bounty. That just proves that he was literally a major threat that just got defeated early into the series. You know, I get that Luffy's immune to his devil fruit and all, but like, this dude literally was one of the most wasted potential characters in the show. Like, he could have really been something big. First of all, he had a Logia type lightning fruit, and he had observation haki on top of that. This dude was literally smiting anyone who was talking bad about him. That's how strong his observation haki is. It covers the whole island. Not to mention he was dropping bombs after bombs, bro. That Raigo was so damn powerful, it's not even funny. In pre-time skip, Luffy and Zoro were toe to toe, bro. We saw what happened when they fought. They were going extreme difficulty. And Enel was baking Zoro, bro. This dude literally burnt him and put his foot on his face, bro. It's not even funny. Who knew Eminem could get so damn disrespectful, bro? And before you guys say anything, I know that Luffy's the main character and that Oda's not gonna kill him off so easily, because if he did, the series would be over. I'm making this video only because I find it interesting how Luffy has had plenty of near-death moments in One Piece. Alright, bro, enough fucking yapping, bro. I think it's time to get right into this video. Here we go! At the number 5 spot, bro, we got Lockdown, bro. Hold up. Before you say anything, let me cook, bro. Buggy literally had this dude Luffy on an execution platform. As he's swinging the sword down, about to end this dude's career, Dragon comes out of fucking nowhere and saves the day. Bro, his arrival is so uncalled for and unexpected. Like, who would have guessed the most wanted man would just pull out of nowhere just to save Luffy? Later, we found out that he's his son, but like, at the time, we didn't even have a clue. Like, why would this man just come out of nowhere just to save Luffy? Who is this guy? Bro, not to mention that Smoker had the ropes on this man Luffy, bro. I know everyone was watching this scene thinking to themselves, it's raps, Luffy's cooked here, bro. Like, Luffy didn't have haki to hit this man. There was nothing he could do, and Smoker's sword literally makes Luffy weaker. It had the Sea Prism stone shit on it, bro. This man was literally about to execute Luffy himself. Like, it was so over with for him. He was sitting on him, had his sword ready and everything, then Dragon comes out of nowhere again, grabs his sword, and then this dude Smoker's just looking at him like, bro, what the hell are you doing here? This dude Smoker said, on my pride, I'm capturing Luffy in the New World. We get to the New World and this dude just gets cooked. He's taking L's back to back to back. Smoker, bro, you were a threat maybe the first 100 episodes. You're washed now. You can't compete, bro. You were struggling against Virgo. You can't compete with Luffy, bro. It's over. Bro, how you expect to capture Luffy? You can't even beat Doflamingo. You got one-tapped. Smoker's a whole unk now, bro. Like, your age is over. You're washed. You need to retire and call it a day, bro. But let's shift right into the number 4 spot. Luffy was damn near dead against this man. This is the same guy that was able to one-tap Blackbeard and his whole crew. This man had Luffy desperately breathing. You guessed it, bro. It's Chief Warden Magellan. If Luffy hit this man, he gets poisoned. Mr. 3 cooked up an idea, gave him some wax gloves to actually be able to attack Magellan. It was a good idea until Magellan literally pulled out some forbidden Orochimaru technique, bro. His poison started sticking on Luffy. Imagine you're fighting a guy, and as soon as you found a solution to counter his attacks and be able to attack him, he finds a counter for your counter. Bro, this dude Magellan was literally on timing. Like, look at this guy, bro. His aura is so cold. Bro, everything about this man is so menacing. Like, how can you face this guy and think to yourself, oh yeah, I'ma beat him? And the fact is, he would have killed Luffy if he wasn't feeling merciful that day. Instead, he just sent him back down to level 5, bro. Luffy's lucky he got to see another day. But that's enough for number 4. I think we should move on to number 3 now. This man almost killed Luffy Luffy 2 different times. And if it wasn't for plot armor, bro, this dude Luffy would have been absolutely baked, bro. On top of this, Crocodile had home court advantage. Mans was in the desert, bro. If you think about it, bro could really control everything around him, bro. Bro, in their first encounter, before Luffy found out how to hit this guy by using water, this man was literally playing games with Luffy, bro. He ended up just stabbing Luffy in his chest and throwing him in some quicksand. And back then, the Warlord title was something crazy, bro. When we all heard Luffy was about to fight a Warlord, we were all like, dang, bro, Luffy's progressing pretty fast. Then he just gets baked just like that. Luckily, Nico Robin saves him, and then he ends up getting a rematch with Crocodile later on. Bro, I don't care what anyone says, this was an extreme difficulty fight. Luffy was on the verge of death. And if it wasn't to plot, Crocodile would have never lost, especially since he's literally in a sand area. I mean, let's be honest, bro. We saw his display at Marineford. Bro was on time and getting ready to attack everyone, bro. Nobody was safe from the smoke, bro. Or should I say the sand. Anyways, bro, I think we should be moving on to the number 2 spot now. This one is probably the most obvious spot on the list. Kaido versus Luffy. Bro, let's just think about it like this. Luffy lost 3 different times before actually beating Kaido. And to beat him, he needed a whole new Tom and Jerry type of power-up. Bro, they had to assemble the Avengers to fight him and Big Mom, bro. In their first encounter, Kaido blitzed him with relative ease in base. That was Oda literally showing us the level gap between Kaido and Luffy right there. Bro, this dude Luffy thought he was tough hitting him with that whack-ass gear 3rd attack, bro. Second time Mans got defeated, he got knocked off of Onigashima. Like at this point, bro, it was actually getting embarrassing for Luffy. He just can't seem to beat him, bro. Third time, it took a hybrid Kaido to knock him out flat, bro. So it's clear that we're making progress, but my point is that this dude Luffy shouldn't have survived all 3 of these. There should have never been a round 4 where Luffy gets gear 5 and starts going insane on some Tom and Jerry cartoon shit. Luffy even got knocked out to get his gear 5, bro, and this dude Zunisha started glazing, talk about some Joy Boy's back. Zunisha pulled up just to glaze and did absolutely nothing else. Bro just left right after finishing his glaze session. That's all besides the point though. This is extreme difficulty fight right here. Luffy needed a whole new busted form to beat Kaido, and even then he was still struggling. And to be honest, bro, throughout all the fights they had, even the Gear 5 one, Kaido could have and would have killed Luffy if it wasn't for plot armor. But yeah, that was one of the heaviest near-death moments for Luffy. Let's move on to the number 1 spot. I still wonder how Luffy is alive after the series of events that happened. Luffy literally had encounters with some of the strongest people in the entire verse. Warlords, yonkos, admirals. This was literally a battlefield. And this was by far the closest Luffy ever got to dying. You guessed it, bro. I am talking about the Marineford War. Realistically, when we look at it from Luffy's perspective, saving Ace wasn't the main priority. The main priority for Luffy was surviving. Luffy first pulls up thinking he's on smoke, and he faces the 3 admirals. Right there, any of them could have executed him and just finished the series. He then gets kicked in the face by Kizaru. Bro, the admirals do not play around when it comes to pirates, especially that boy Akainu. Luffy had a whole encounter with this guy Mihawk in Marineford, bro. Mihawk could have just ended the whole series right there. He showed Luffy his future. Luffy saw his hands get cut off in his future and said, oh, fuck no, bro, I can't do this. Bro, Luffy had a whole encounter with Whitebeard. He went up to Whitebeard, he started talking trash. He told the strongest man, you want to be the king? You got to get past me first. Bro, if Whitebeard wasn't chill like that, he could have just one-tapped Luffy and just got it over with. Luffy is so lucky that he's Ace's brother, bro. Not to mention the scariest and closest to death encounter that Luffy has ever had in Marineford, let alone the entire series. Akainu had that boy on the ground. Akainu was targeting Luffy. He kept saying, bring me Dragon's son. I want Dragon's son. Dragon's son needs to be dead. He did not care about anyone else. He wanted to eliminate Luffy. Bro, I don't know about y'all, but if I had Akainu chasing me like that, bro, I would be scared to death. When Ace took the magma punch from Akainu that was aimed at Luffy, Luffy saw Ace die and he was vulnerable. He was in the most cooked state ever, bro. This dude was staring into the sky, crying his eyes out. Like, bro, get up, Akainu is right in front of you. Jinbei had to pick this man Luffy and try to dip, bro. Akainu punched through Jinbei and he literally gave Luffy a permanent scar. Luffy was traumatized on the verge of death, bro. And even when he escaped that massacre of a war, he was instantly put in a hospital bed, bro. That was by far the closest death experience that Luffy has ever had in the whole series. But hey, bro, I appreciate y'all so much for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. Comment down below any type of scenes where Luffy could have died where you believe should have been on this list. Bro, no cap, Luffy is one lucky guy though. And the next time Luffy sees Akainu, Akainu will not be holding back. Oda better give this man another gear or else he's gonna get turned into a donut as well.